In today's breaking story, the entire world is literally laughing at Donald Trump, and it's all over this. That's right, Donald Trump wants to be the commander-in-chief. Unfortunately, he's just the clown-in-chief. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avallone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is absolutely delusional, and it proves it with all of his lies about his poll numbers.
And you know what? He recognizes, the President of the United States, that we give him a fair shake on CNN, whether it be Newsnight here or CNC News Central from 7 to 10 a.m. I'm usually on in the 8 o'clock hour.
Which is why if we did give you a nickname, Harry, it would be Sweet Cheeks. We appreciate the plug there for the morning show.
Thank you.
Listen, was the president correct about the polling, though?
No, I don't think the president was correct. You know, I give him a fair shake. I don't give him a positive spin. Look, he is not at the highest point he's ever been. Take a look at his net approval rating, where it is right now. It's negative. He's underwater, right? You compare that to where he was at the beginning of this term. He was 6 points above water. Now he's 9 points below water. If we are comparing him to other presidents at this point in their presidencies, he is the second lowest on record compared only to himself, who does worse. If we're comparing him to other second terms, he's certainly in the bottom of the list, not nearly all the way at the bottom. Richard Nixon was at a worse position at this point. But when you're comparing yourself to Richard Nixon and you're saying that you're doing better than Richard Nixon in your second term, that's not exactly a good position to be in.
Because Trump is so delusional, and by extension his policies are delusional, this is why Republicans need to essentially rig the next election. They can't win based on popularity, so they need to force it.
The timing of this, can you talk to me about this? Why do this in a census off year when you just redistricted in 2021?
Because we can. We have the votes. It's legal for us to do so. It's legal for us to draw the lines based on political performance. We have 3 Hispanic predominated districts in South Texas that we believe that we can carve out for Republican leadership in the United States Congress. It's going to be a good thing for Texas. I don't spend any time thinking about what happens in California, Illinois, or New York. I'm here to protect Texas and ensure that our voices are heard.
So, because you can, why should you, though?
Because it's good for our party, it's good for our state, and we need to ensure that Donald Trump's agenda continues to be enacted throughout his second term. And we as Republicans see this as the difference between Democrats trying to impeach President Trump again during the second half of his final term as President of the United States, or accomplishing the agenda that all the voters in Texas by a significant majority sent him to accomplish.
So you're doing this for President Trump?
And now in today's top story, the entire world is laughing at Trump, all because of this. Take a look.
Very much, ma'am. Secretary of Homeland Security, Christy Kerr. Christy Kerr. Do you know who Christy Kerr is? She's a friend of mine, great golfer. Christy, no, she's a better golfer than you. That's the only thing, but you're better at a lot of other things. But I want to thank you for being here, for doing an unbelievable job, really an unbelievable job. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr. Brendan, thank you. Thank you, Brendan.
You saw that right. Trump just confused Kristi Noem, the Secretary of Homeland Security, with a professional golfer. And this wasn't just a harmless slip of the tongue. This was a clear moment of cognitive decline from a man who now regularly stumbles through public events, mixes up names, and veers off into incoherent tangents. Let's be honest, this wasn't just a joke that landed poorly. Trump's brain short-circuited mid-sentence, and he tried to cover it by rambling about golf and pretending it was all part of the plan. But psychologists are saying what many Americans are now thinking. This isn't normal. Dr. Harry Siegel, a senior lecturer at Cornell, says Trump is showing 2 key signs of cognitive decline: frequent digressions without logical connection and confabulation, where he blends real events with fiction. It's how we get Trump confidently claiming that Ukraine started the war with Russia, or insisting grocery prices are going down when they're actually rising. And it's not just mental. Dr. John Gartner has pointed out Trump's worsening motor skills, citing his slow gait, frequent tripping, and even a specific leg swing that could indicate frontotemporal dementia. In the 1980s, Trump could play volleyball. Now he struggles to climb stairs. So while Trump's defenders laugh off these senior moments, medical experts say they could be signs of something much more serious. The question is, how long can this continue before the country stops pretending it's all just Trump being Trump? Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.